This H1Z1 video was recorded a week before the game actually launched at an event in San Diego. So it and my impressions were formed before the airdrop fiasco and all of that, so keep that in mind as you watch. Okay, enjoy. When the H1Z1 virus hit, no one knew what to do. Most fled, leaving behind only memories of their lives before. You know those ruins of lost civilizations you see on TV or read about in books? The ones wiped out by some sort of cataclysmic event? We never thought that'd be us. We were wrong. When this is all over, decades in the future, will people read about us and wonder what happened? And then I remember, no, we will not be forgotten. Those who didn't run, stayed, and attempted to rebuild. Only a few survived. I am one of the few. And sometimes, I wish I wasn't. I'm not proud of the things I've done. Hashtag I just killed my neighbor was a pretty popular thing for a while. These were the Johnsons. I never liked the Johnsons. This is H1Z1, a zombie survival horror game from Sony Online Entertainment. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another zombie survival game? What if these comes out like every day ending in Z? Well, I can't really argue against that. What I can say though is that I have played H1Z1, and for a game this early in development, it's pretty solid. For a whole genre known as being generally buggy, I played for 6 hours and came across very few. I mean, there were some, but they were few and far in between. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty easy to compare H1Z1 to DayZ, as they very closely resemble each other. And I know a lot of people are wanting me to compare the two. Well, I'm not going to! Mostly because I'm admittedly not a huge DayZ fan. So we're just gonna concentrate on H1Z1. The gist of the game is you're trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. You start off with nothing but a flare and a couple packs of gauze. The rest is up to you. Start gathering everything you can. Berries, sticks, branches, food, tools, weapons. Who the hell leaves behind an axe in the zombie apocalypse? That is prime zombie killing weaponry right there. Anywho, grab whatever you can and use them in an attempt to survive. Now, the items you gather may not be much by themselves, but using the discovery pane, you can discover new items to craft. Suddenly, those sticks and scraps of cloth become a bow and arrows. P.S. I'm a badass archer. The TheHiveLeader, Toxopholite. Look it up, kids. Okay, I get this. Damn it, stop moving! Stop moving! The TheHiveLeader, Toxopholite. That branch and metal scraps becomes a makeshift hatchet, and those logs from that tree you chop down can become a base. Although I never got to experience base building because I kept dying! But that's what PvE servers will be for. Oh yes, by the way, this game will have several different server types, such as Battle Royale, PvE, Hardcore, and so on. So I could see bases becoming a thing in PvE, not so much PvP. People are assholes. Now, besides people and zombies, who are people too, by the way, equal rights for zombies! Who's with me? Equal rights for zombies! Equal rights for— never mind! To survive, you also need to eat and drink. So this also makes time your enemy, just like in real life. Honestly, that's about all I can say at this point. I only got to play for 6 hours, and to really learn everything about this game, get a base built up, etc., I'd need more time. But here's my impressions. I found the crafting system in the game to be pretty nice. You actually had to discover things, but it wasn't overly complex, which can sometimes be a pain. The combat was pretty normal for the genre. Click to attack. There used to be a combo system in the game, but they recently took it out because they said it was overly complex and just bad. The inventory system was nice looking and easy to understand. Cars actually worked, which is good. There were also lots of references to other zombie-related media, which was kind of fun. And I also really liked the map system, in that there isn't one that you can just magically bring up at any time. Instead, you actually have to go and find maps at rest stops and other buildings in the area. And the fog at night. Oh man, did I love the fog at night. It is really freaking cool and creates this creepy ambiance. I got lost in the forest more times than I can count because of that freaking fog. And I'd say that's a good thing, especially for the horror aspect. Because so far, this game has yet to scare me. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my H1Z1 video. I suppose I should thank Sony for flying me out to San Diego so I could record this, but they got to meet me face to face, so I suppose that's thank you enough. Right? If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, and you can donate to me on Patreon like these fantabulous people. Did I just say fantabulous? Oh dear God, what's wrong with me?